Hello humans and welcome back. In this tutorial I will teach you how to make animations and how to display an image to the screen. So in order to do that, Libgdx provided you with a image packer, because every every image that you want to display in Libgdx needs to be power of 2, because that's how OpenGL 1 works. So for doing that, the creators of Libgdx had made a tool which transforms all your images you put there in power of 2, um, and also it compress them. Okay, so open up your browser and type the Libgdx image packer download. Let's go to the first link and you will see here downloads GDX texture packer. Let's download this. Um, okay. Um, Let's go to Eclipse. Put it here. It doesn't matter where you put it, but let's make a new folder here and let's call it images. Okay. And now we are almost done. We need to create the images we want to display on the screen. So let's create these images. Okay. So I will make 3 rectangles, 60 by 60. I mean, no, 4, because 4, and I will explain you why. Okay. Oops, new and advanced settings. Put this to transparent. Discard changes. Okay. So let's pretend we have a 60 by 60 spreadsheet. So you will go like and I need to change this. Okay, so this is going to be 1. Okay. 1. 2. And the third one. So why I'm doing this? Because this image is going to be packed in using the texture packer provided by Libgdx, and then we are going to display this on the screen, and from this we are going to make we are going to make an animation. But there's going to be a problem here, but I will explain you why when we reach that point. So export as, if you are using GIMP, let's go to T and test YouTube. Okay, don't close that because we are going to need it. Now let's go to the Eclipse, to your images folder, computer, local disk D, test YouTube, paste it here, um, open up GTX texture packer that jar, wait years to open up. Okay, so that's the texture packer. Okay, now let's make a new pack, which this is going to be our image. So the name, it can't be the same name as the image because then it won't make the new image. So every time when you do a pack, you need to change the pack's name to something different from the image you have put it in the folder. So change this to simply YouTube. Okay, input directory, it's where the image is located. Output, where we want to output, but I will leave the same. File name, leave it blank, and packml. Okay, and now you can see the image, but let's change this to 0. Pack. Okay, so now it put it a new box because now it's the power, it's now it's power of 2. Okay, so you can delete this, open this with a notepad, and change this test to YouTube and change it, close it. Okay, so now let's display this on the screen. It's extremely easy, but first take this and put it in your assets or stuff folder, it doesn't matter. Change the game to playstate, so now it will open the playstate. Let's run this. So as you can see, hello from playstate. Okay, and now let's make a new Flixel sprite which is going to represent our image. So Flixel sprite image, import that in the create image equals new Flixel sprite, the position you want. Now image load graphic, and of course you can read the documentation about this, but I will explain you. So the graphic, let's go here and see. You can read here if you don't understand something from me, of course. So the graphic, it's this, but we need to specify to the library where it's located, and yeah, that's everything. So I hope it's not in data. No, it's not in data. Do YouTube dot pack and then YouTube. Okay, so let me explain you what this does. Let's drag this here. So youtube.peg youtube.peg because that's where the image is located. And then what is this? Well, that is this. It's the image itself. Okay. It is animated. Yeah, it is. It is reversed. uh, no, it's not. The wide and the height. And now, oh, and now uh, add image. But you know what? Let's comment this, copy this, and put it here. Okay, so hello from PlayState, and we have the image. Okay, in the position we specified and with the image we set to load. So why I change it from this to this? Because if you look here, we have X, Y, and optional if you want string simple graphic. So if you put the image here, this means that this sprite has no animation. Okay, so if you put this here, then you can't make animations out of it. Okay, so now let's remove this and transform this image to an animation. So we said to load the image, we said yes, this image, this sprite is going to be animated. Reversed, I will talk about that later on, and the height of the height of the image of the sprite, not the whole image. Okay, so image that add animation, a name from this animation, play, let's say play, the frames, new int 1 and 2, and the speed of the animation. And then we need to say, okay, you loaded the graphic, I know you have an animation which is called play, but now I want you to play that animation I set here. In our case it's play. So image.play play, which is this. Okay, and now let's run this, and as you can see, it's changing from, but let's put this at lower value. So it's 2, it's 3, it's 2, it's 3, it's true. And but you may wondering, hey, why? Because 1, it's 1, it should be 1, and 2, it should be 2, not 3. Well, that's because this library, when you do animations, it will skip every time. It will skip the first sprite, and so this is 0, 0, and this is 1, and this is 2. And now it's working. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. I mean 0, which is 1, and 1, which is 2. Okay, you need to remember that. And let's put here 2, and then 1, 0. And as you can see, it's working perfectly fine. So that's our animation, and yeah, that's everything. That's our animation. So you can use this for, let's say, instead of stupid boxes, you have a player which has animation for running or something else. Uh, you can use this for your project, and yeah, and of course, now that you added the animation and the graphic and so on, you can do in the update. If you press the button D on the screen, move it, and so on. Okay, so that was the tutorial. I will see you in the next one, and maybe we are going to play some music, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So bye bye.